Jonathan Lamb reveals shocking truths about Marcus Lamb's death, exposing hidden family dynamics and Joni Lamb's control over Daystar. Before we dive into this jaw-dropping story, kindly like this video and subscribe to stay updated on the latest revelations. This is a story you won't want to miss about faith, power, betrayal, and hidden truths that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the Lamb family. For years, the world believed Marcus Lamb's death was a tragic but straightforward event. But now, Jonathan Lamb has shattered that narrative, revealing shocking details that no one saw coming. In an emotional and explosive revelation, Jonathan shares that there is more to his father's passing than meets the eye. He describes the weight of carrying a secret too heavy to bear, a truth that could dismantle the carefully constructed image of the Lamb family. Jonathan's decision to speak out wasn't made lightly. He recounts the internal struggle of choosing between loyalty to his family and the moral obligation to reveal the truth. His revelations paint a picture of a family in turmoil, where faith and power collided in ways that few could have imagined. This isn't just a story about death, it's a story about the cost of silence and the courage it takes to break it. When Marcus Lamb passed away in 2021, the official cause of death was listed as complications from COVID-19. But as Jonathan Lamb reveals, the timeline and circumstances surrounding his father's death don't add up. Skeptics have long questioned the narrative, pointing to gaps in information and the suddenness of his decline. Jonathan sheds light on the frantic efforts behind the scenes to control the story. He describes how Joni Lamb, Marcus's wife, took charge of the narrative, ensuring that only a sanitized version of events reached the public. Were there other factors at play? Could Marcus's death have been connected to something far more complex than a simple illness? These questions linger, leaving us to wonder what really happened in those final days. As Jonathan's revelations came to light, all eyes turned to Joni Lamb. Her reaction was immediate, but what did it truly signify? Was it shock, anger, or something more calculated? Jonathan describes how Joni's response seemed carefully orchestrated, raising questions about how much she knew and how long she had known it. Observers noted the stark contrast between Joni's public persona and her private actions. While she projected an image of grace and strength, insiders claimed that her true emotions were far more complex. Was Joni caught off guard by Jonathan's decision to speak out, or had she always anticipated this moment? The answers may lie in the shadows of a marriage that was far from perfect. Marcus and Joni Lamb's journey began as a love story rooted in faith. Together, they founded Daystar, a Christian broadcasting network that grew into a global empire. Their partnership was more than just a marriage, it was a mission to spread the gospel to millions. But behind the scenes, their relationship was a complex blend of love, ambition, and power. Marcus was the charismatic face of Daystar, while Joni operated as the strategic force behind the scenes. Their on-screen chemistry captivated audiences, but off-screen, their dynamic was far more complicated. This is the story of how two people built an empire and how that empire became a battleground for control. In 2010, Marcus Lamb shocked the world when he publicly admitted to an extramarital affair. The scandal threatened to destroy everything he and Joni had built. But instead of crumbling, they chose to fight for their marriage, framing their reconciliation as a testament to God's power to restore what was broken. Jonathan reveals that this was just one of many challenges the couple faced. Behind the scenes, their marriage was a constant struggle between love and control. The affair was a turning point, exposing cracks in their relationship that would never fully heal. This is a story of redemption, but also of the cost of maintaining a public image at all costs. Jonathan paints a vivid picture of Joni Lamb's influence over Marcus and Daystar. He describes her as a master strategist, always staying one step ahead. While Marcus was the face of the network, Joni was the one pulling the strings, shaping every decision and controlling every aspect of their lives. Jonathan recalls moments when Marcus seemed powerless to push back against Joni's demands. Her control extended beyond their marriage, influencing the direction of Daystar and the lives of those around them. This is a story of power dynamics, where love and control became inextricably intertwined. The most shocking revelation comes in the form of private messages that Jonathan discovered. These messages suggest that Joni's loyalty to Marcus may have been far from absolute. Jonathan describes the moment he found evidence of her alleged betrayal, a discovery that shattered his faith in his mother. The messages reveal a side of Joni that few ever saw: a woman willing to do whatever it took to maintain control. This is a story of secrets, lies, and the lengths people will go to protect their power. As Marcus's health declined, Joni took charge of his care and the narrative surrounding his illness. Jonathan describes how she controlled every detail, ensuring that the public only saw what she wanted them to see. This level of control extended to Marcus's death and its aftermath. Joni's handling of the situation raises questions about her motives and the truth behind Marcus's final days. This is a story of manipulation, where even death became a tool for control. In the wake of Marcus's death, Joni wasted no time in rewriting his legacy. Jonathan describes feeling powerless as he watched her erase every flaw, every moment of weakness, and every sign that their marriage had been anything but perfect. Joni's actions have left Jonathan grappling with a sense of betrayal and loss. This is a story of a son's struggle to honor his father's memory in the face of overwhelming control. The Lamb family's public image was one of faith, unity, and unwavering devotion. But behind the scenes, their reality was far more complex. Jonathan's revelations exposed the cracks in their carefully crafted facade, revealing a family torn apart by power, control, and betrayal. This is a story of contrasts of light and shadow, faith and doubt, love and manipulation. It's a story that challenges us to look beyond the surface and question the narratives we're told. If you found this story as gripping as we did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more shocking revelations. The truth is out there. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover it.